Hello everyone, and welcome to the 4th episode of Inside Iona. I'm Marala Kathwari. We're in the 3rd season and I'm ecstatic to be hosting alongside Matt Ricker.
Thank you, Maral. It's an honor to be here with you, and as always, we will be keeping you updated with Iona news on campus along with sports and entertainment.
That's right, Matt. Let's get started. Here's a look at what's happening inside Iona. Iona's new executive in residence, Ross Greenberg, is joining the college. Mission and Ministry recently held its biannual coffee house.
Lauren Filardi is here with sports, and Katie Mulligan has your entertainment report.
We have all this and more on this episode of Inside Iona.
I'm Chrissy Bookie, and you're watching Inside Iona.
Iona recently hired its new executive in residence, Ross Greenberg. His appointment is expected to begin in the coming months. He is the former CEO of HBO Sports. ICTV's Joe Archino sat down for an exclusive interview with Greenberg.
How big of a competitive advantage is it for Iona to be strategically located so close to New York City?
Well, I will tell you that it is the media capital of the world, and more than any other city. So to be 45 minutes from New York City is a wonderful thing. And actually, my world of sports really is centered right here in the New York metropolitan area. So it's a huge advantage. And I'm able to lure some really nice speakers to come up here and give some addresses to the students that will always pertain to the class and the studies that we're getting deep into. And I think when they can see, how the world works in business using academia, it's going to be a nice little, positive to the program.
SGA recently held its biannual town hall for the semester. Some of the new news that was addressed was the development of the new residence hall being built across campus and expected enrollment totals for the incoming freshman class.
I'm here with Kayla Kozak, the incoming president for next year. She is a junior here at Iona, majoring in criminal justice. And Kayla, congratulations, first of all. And what can we expect today at the town hall for Iona?
Well, the town hall is the chance for all the students to receive the answers that they've been looking for, whether it's through the CFO department or if it's through Dr. Nair himself. So things like questions like the retail that's going to be on the bottom of the new residence hall. That might not be released today, but at least we know that maybe there's a timeline for answers like that. Also, with the new core curriculum, several questions have been coming up for the core curriculum, and we'll be able to hear more things like that. So today's the opportunity for all students to get the answers that they've been looking for from Dr. Nair and his president's cabinet.
And how about anything on the incoming class 2020, if it's going to be bigger, smaller? Do you know anything about that?
I haven't heard anything about the class size. I don't know if everybody's been accepting their offer here at Iona, but certainly if a student has a question, Mary Beth Carey will certainly have an answer for anything involving enrollment.
Sounds good. Thank you, Kayla.
Thank you.
The Iona College Players recently put on a show, Anything Goes. It is a play set aboard the ocean liner SS American, where nightclub singer and evangelist Reno Sweeney is en route from New York to England.
Perhaps I can assist you in some way.
I don't know if a minister can help me, Doc. Girl I'm in love with is about to marry another guy.
I could kill the other guy.
We're on the varsity crew.
Oh my God, it's my boss. If he sees me on the ship, he's gonna kill me. I bet he couldn't see you if I swiped his glasses.
I don't know what church you belong to, Doc, but you're a hell of a Christian.
This is Amanda, and she had one of the main roles in tonight's play, Anything Goes. And Amanda, what was your role tonight?
I played Reno Sweeney.
That's great. You did a phenomenal job.
Thank you.
What advice do you have for anyone that's looking to join theater?
I'm huge in getting anyone involved. Whoever wants to just try it out, even if they've never done it before, I would tell them to go for it. I almost didn't do it my freshman year, and that would have been the biggest regret of my life, because this has been a family and a welcoming environment, and I think that everyone should try it if they want to.
Morale, have you seen the play?
I did. It was phenomenal. Congratulations to the players and the cast.
Yeah, I really loved it, and I'm hoping I'd be able to see it again later this week.
It's great. On March 4th, over $1 million was raised at a celebratory dinner in honor of Iona alumnus and trustee Ronald M. DeFeo of the class of 1974 and recipient of the 2013 honorary degree. This was also due to his retirement from Terex Corporation. The funds raised at this event will benefit the endowed scholarship at Iona College of the DeFeo family.
One of the newest clubs just created on campus was the Albanian American Society. It has been officially approved by SGA. Regular meetings will begin next semester, Tuesdays at noon. Events are already being planned. Follow them on Instagram at AAS@Iona for updates. For more information, contact Drika Nikok.
Earlier this month, GAB, or the Gales Activities Board, announced the events they have planned for spring weekend. Among the events are the second annual Paint Party, a performance by rapper Kid Ink featuring a special guest, and a blacklight pool party, which, by the way, is already sold out. Tickets for the other events can be sold in the Office of Student Development. Matt, what do you think about the upcoming events?
No, I think it's great that OSG was able, and the Gales Activities Board was able to organize, such a packed spring weekend. I know last year was such a successful spring weekend with Chris DiStefano coming. So I'm looking forward to it.
It's definitely going to be a lot of fun.
Let's turn now to Lauren Filardi, who has your IC Gales Sports Report.
New Rochelle is the center for MAC basketball. Both the Iona men's and women's basketball teams won the 2016 MAC championships on March 7th. The men defeated Monmouth 79-76 in a highly anticipated showdown. The Gales emerged in the final minutes of the game behind baskets from A.J. English, Deshaun Much, and free throws from Aaron Roundtree. English earned the tournament's Most Outstanding Player award after finishing with 19 points in the championship game. Jordan Washington and Isaiah Williams were also named to the all-tournament team. This championship marks the Gales' 9th title, which is the most of any team in the MAC. For head coach Tim Clues, it's his 2nd championship and 3rd NCAA tournament appearance in just 6 years at the helm of the program.
Thank you for all your support all year long, everything you do for our team to energize us. You're the best 6 man in the country and woman in the country. Let's go dancing, tournament, go dancing!
As for the women, they overpowered Quinnipiac, the defending conference champions, 57-41 in the title game. This title is the first in program history. The Gales saw their double-digit halftime lead trimmed to just 4 midway through the 3rd quarter. An 8-0 run reasserted Iona's control over the game. Marina Lizarazu was named the tournament's most outstanding player after registering a game-high 19 points in the title game. Joy Adams, who was also named to the all-tournament team, notched a double-double. The MAC championship game was a drastic turnaround from the regular season finale. Just 8 days earlier, the Bobcats claimed their own 16-point victory. While the basketball teams are in the postseason, the spring sports are getting into full gear. We'll start off with the softball team. The Gales claimed their first win of the season with an 11-4 victory over Youngstown State, February 28th. Iona broke the game open with 6 runs in the 6th inning. Christine Costello and Kelsey Long powered the Maroon and Gold's offense. Each of them drove in 3 runs. Costello also pitched 3 scoreless innings of relief. This victory came after Iona opened the season with 4 consecutive losses. Elsewhere on the diamond, the baseball team also registered their first win of the season after a slow start. Gales dropped their first 6 games of 2016 before picking up their first victory. This win came March 6th against North Carolina A&T. The Maroon and Gold prevailed 7-3 with the game even at 2 in the 4th. Iona scored 1 run to take the lead and then opened the game up with 4 more in the 6th. Matt Byrne and Carmine Palumo each tailed 1 hit, 1 run, and 1 RBI. Patrick Ryan picked up the win after throwing 6 innings of a 2-run ball. Switching over to lacrosse, Iona has had some early season success. The Gales won 2 of their first 3 games. They topped Wagner in the season opener 17-12. Erin Pugh tallied 6 goals and Mary Kate McCormick notched 8 assists. The Gales' other win was a 13-10 victory over Sacred Heart. Jenna Tolsman led the way in this one with 4 goals. It's safe to say there's a lot of great achievements going on in the world of Iona athletics. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Lauren. Now we go to Katie Mulligan, who has your entertainment report.
The 2016 Oscars had many big winners this year. This year will probably be one of the most iconic years for the Academy Awards, with Leonardo DiCaprio winning his first ever Oscar for his role in The Revenant. There were many big awards given this year at the 88th Annual Academy Awards, Best Actor in a Leading Role being one of the most focused this year to the public eye. Leo not only won the SAG Award, Golden Globe, but finally the award he had been most desired to get his hands on, the Oscar, in his featured film The Revenant, also known for winning Best Director. People's reaction to it were very supportive. However, should Leo have won the Oscar for The Revenant, or possibly another picture? That is for the public to decide, but it seems most were in favor in his role in The Revenant. Many other awards were given as well, including Best Picture, Spotlight, Best Animated Picture, Inside Out, Best Actress Brie Larson in Room, as well as many roles. Oscars this year were very successful as a whole in awards. However, statistics have shown it is known for being one of the least watched Oscars of all time. Was this because of Chris Rock's performance or the lack in drama and insults people wished he performed more of? This is due to the lack of diverse nominations. Not only were the awards the main focal point of the night, but performances and speeches as well. Lady Gaga's musical performance, Till It Happens to You, being one of them. The song from the film The Hunting Ground focused deeply on sexual abuse and the victims of it. It was a very emotional performance, being not only did it address the case, but allowed previous victims to be a part of it as well. This is still a sensitive topic today. One of the most iconic speeches of the night was when Vice President Joe Biden presented the topic of #It'sOnUs in regards to domestic violence, how more victims are abused, and the only way to prevent that number from increasing is for the U.S. to take action. A lot has happened this month of February as far as awards, awarenesses, and events. Overall, it being a great success. That's all for entertainment. Back to you guys.
Mission and Ministry recently held its biannual coffee house. Many students were on hand to perform. There were also many singers as well as other talented people. Episode of Inside Iona. We hope you enjoy the new season.
To keep up with what's going on here at Iona College, please like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube page.
Thank you to Professor Mindel's Digital Production Workshop class and the general members of ICTV for helping behind the scenes and with the production of this episode.
For all of us here at ICTV, I'm Matt Ricker, and thank you, Moral. It was a pleasure hosting with you. I hope to do it again soon, and we'll see you next time.
The world has gone mad today, it's bad today, and black's white today, and it's night today, full skies today, that's been quiet today,
We're the nightclub singer and first blooper down.
The funds raised at this event will...
Victory was a 13 to victory to victory to victory. I like the word victory, apparently. I don't know.
Nightclub singer and evangelist.
Tickets for the events can be found in the Office of Office of Student Development.
Days earlier, the Bobcats claimed, oh God, sorry. I said Bobbats.
It's going to be a long night.
And he was also Earlier this month, GAB, or the Gale Activities Board, announced
the Gales' other victory. Oh my God.
For more information, contact Drita Nikok. Okay. Oh, I can go? Okay. Kiss clubs just created on campus was the